We're getting ready to celebrate an event that has been around now for 20 years. It's hard to believe, and no, it's not Bayfest. It's another great event. It's called a Vintage Affair, and it's a gala, and it benefits the American Cancer Society. And with me is Stacy Killingsworth. She is the, I guess you're the person that's running this show, right?
The public relations chair.
Okay,
Yes.
This show right here. And I've got also Randy Williams, who is the owner of Red or White, which has been in Midtown for a long time now. They have great wines, and that brings us to what Vintage Affair is all about. And I'm going to start with you first, Stacy, to tell me about why we're having it, and then want to get into Randy's thoughts about the good stuff.
Great.
Right.
Well, again, thank you for having us today. As you mentioned, this is the 20th year for the Vintage Affair Gala, raising funds for American Cancer Society. So this is always a great party. It actually takes place next Thursday, which is October 9th, from 6 to 9 at the Alabama Cruise Terminal. It's a beautiful venue. And then you've got the late night party, so it kind of just keeps on going from 9 to 12 on the rooftop of the Alabama Cruise Terminal.
Okay, now the rooftop is actually the parking structure, right? Because they're not going to let us crawl on the roof of the terminal, right?
Well, we're going to get up there as best we can. No, but there's going to be there's going to be great entertainment outside for that late night party, and then of course you've got that beautiful view. But inside the Vintage Affair Gala, going on inside the cruise terminal from 6 to 9, it's a party all in itself. We've got Swing Mobile that's going to be doing the live entertainment for us. We've got fabulous food by Clifton Morissette.
Oh, wow.
Room service is doing our wonderful decor for the event. We have famed local artist Sarah Otts that's going to be featured. And then of course we have Randy Williams and his crew for Red or White that's going to be doing the wines.
Well, all right, let's stop right there because I want to talk with Randy about that. Red or White is known for a great selection of wines. Vintage Affair is when we get to sample those wines. That's the big attraction. Well, it's one of the big attractions. What kind of wines will be there? What kind of selection are you going to have?
Well, we're going to have wines from different countries, and we're going to set it up like there's going to be a French table, an Italian table, an Argentinian table, and an American table. And then we're going to have a completely separate one with just sparkling wines.
Wow.
And that'll include like apple cider, some American sparkling wines, and wines from all over the world, Prosecco's, things like that.
What are we talking about when we say quantities? I mean, not how much we're going to drink, but varieties, I guess I should say, rather than quantities.
There's going to be at least 50 wines to taste.
Wow.
And we asked our distributor partners to come up with things that were very good, not necessarily the most expensive,
no,
but really high quality for the money.
And I think that's interesting because I've heard people say that the wine making business has gotten so good that it's really hard to make a bad wine. There's some really good medium price wines as well as some expensive ones. So you can really sample it, tease your palate a little bit, find out what you like. So while you're there to benefit the American Cancer Society, you're actually getting a chance to sample what might be your next great wine.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's part of the fun of the whole thing.
Well, it is great fun,
Yeah,
I think.
so we want people to come out to this gala, get your tickets. They're $100, and that includes all of the fabulous things that we've talked about. You can go to 344-9858 or vintageaffairmobile.org to get your tickets, so go ahead and get those tickets today. And we want to thank Lexus of Mobile, who's our presenting sponsor for this event.
Very good, very good. And there you see it on the screen there. We'll put all that stuff on our website as well. We're going to wrap it up now that you've had a great profile of my face through most of Stacy's interview. Sorry about that. But anyway, good luck with it. It's for a great cause, American Cancer Society. Red or White, I know you're moving to Midtown Kitchen's old location.
Exactly.
This
Sunday
weekend.
Morning.
Okay.
Sunday
So they'll be open on Monday, hopefully. All right. We'll be back in just a few minutes.